Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to our beta save with Southampton. And things haven't gone well until very, very recently. But before we get into that, and I tell you all about it, make sure you like, subscribe to the video and to the channel, just so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on. But let's show you how we've got on. We are in February, the beginning of February now. So we've got a couple of months on from where we were last against Newcastle, where we lost 3-2. We then lost to Man City 4-1, absolute battering, then a 4-0 loss to Liverpool, and then a 3-0 loss to Tottenham. All games that were just comfortably losses. We were just lost completely. We lost to Crystal Palace 1-0, a game we probably could have got something out of, but again, away from home, we just didn't perform. Then we played Wimbledon in the FA Cup, drawing 1-1 in the 92nd minute. Again, we absolutely dominated the game. Matthew Carson came into the side from the under-18s at left-back, because all our left-backs are rubbish, because they just get awful ratings. So he came in and did pretty well. So he stayed in the team, to be quite honest. We got lucky in that one. Brentford, another one where we should have won. Another game that we were just dominating, but unfortunately their one goal was all enough. Our boys are getting the shots away, they just can't put it in the back of the net, especially Adam Armstrong. The amount of chances he's had is ridiculous. Next we had then the replay against Wimbledon, where we lost 2-0 in quick succession. 2 minutes they got the 2 goals late on in the game, and again, absolutely dreadful result. And then a loss to Watford, another one where we went 1-0 up, was looking all right. Will Smallbone getting on the score sheet, but ended up losing it. But then we moved things around one more time, and somehow we beat Chelsea 2-1 at home. How we did this, I have no idea. They were top of the league when we did this as well. They were first, and we were in a massive slump, as you can see, getting 1 point from our last, 9, nearly 10 league games, and we got the win. Ibrahim Diallo getting the goal to level things after Kai Havertz's really early strike, and then James Ward-Prowse with the free kick. It's exactly what I mentioned at the start of the season. His free kicks will be absolutely crucial for us, his set piece taking, and that got us the win. 2-1. So we got the 3 points. We're now playing bottom of the league, so one extreme to the other. You can see, I can't believe Aston Villa's up the top there. There is some transfer news I need to tell you about though as well. So the first one is our big man up top, Che Adams, has moved to Newcastle. He was our top goal scorer, but he's now moved on to Newcastle for 48.5 million. He went because I knew he was going to moan if he didn't, and also 48.5 million. That's pretty much all I can really say. Yeah, why not? We did lose a lot of that money to Birmingham, because I didn't realise we had a 40% sell-on fee. So they got half of that, which is mental. But yeah, so Che Adams is gone, but we did bring in someone else. I mean, there was another transfer as well. Goings out. Don't look on the left hand side. That's cheating. But you can see, yeah, Romello Mitchell also went off to Peterborough United. Not much of a sale there really, but as you probably saw, Charles de Ketelaere came into the side from Club Brugge. He's only made one appearance in that FA Cup game as a sub, then got injured. So we're looking forward to seeing what he can do. He came in for £79 million. It's too much money, basically. It was way too much money. But I panicked because Che Adams went, and I was like, we need to bring someone in, otherwise everyone's going to get all pissy. So we brought Charles in. He's 20 years old. He's got loads of room to improve as well. So I don't see why not. As it is a long-term investment, he's happy to be at the club. We've got a C rating now, which, I mean, I'm surprised that we were still in the job. But a win against Chelsea obviously has kept us in it. And if we can get another win today against Burnley, that can really settle us down a bit, as we are 17th. But we're a clear 9 points clear of Crystal Palace in 18th. And Burnley have only won one game all season against Leicester, but they have got 5 draws. hopefully, if we get a win, we can jump up to 15th, and it's a little bit more comfortable all over again. It's just more comfortable. And then from there, things get okay, I was going to say, but no, they're not okay. It's going to be tough either way. But let's jump into the team and the lineup. I thought I'd show you kind of the problems we've had over, which I'm blaming the form on as well, because we've had a hell of a lot of injuries. So I've been having to bring up players like Kamari Doyle, 17-year-old from the academy. We've also brought up the likes of Leon Pambu, who's come in, who was phenomenal against Chelsea. It was his second game, and he absolutely was incredible, keeping Lukaku quiet, or at least enough to not score, which is fantastic again. But yeah, so we brought a lot of players up. Reijnders has finally joined the club, came in January after we signed him in the kind of closed window. So he's been brought up as well, along with the other signing we made in the summer, Niall Masatu. So they're both in the team, just because we didn't have any players. It looks like a lot of players have come back now, and from suspension as well, which is great to see. Alex McCarthy is in goal. So let's see what we can do here. Salisu, we also had Salisu, Valerie, and who else was it? Gineppo out for the African Cup of Nations. So another group of players that were out for a long period of time. But we finally got a bit more of a squad together now. And hopefully that means that we can push on. Oriol Romero's had to play centre-back a couple of games because literally everyone was out injured or away on internationals. But let's see. So we've got Livramento. What I think we will do is pop Valerie in there. Walker Peters has been okay, but not great. So we'll leave that. Matt Carson can stay at left back because he's been very good. Diallo and Ward-Prowse in the middle. Fantastic. As you can see, it's a 5-2-3 with a target forward. But what I did do last game was change him to a poacher. We're looking to go over the top and early crosses in. So it's all about being quick on that distribution. As you see, counter press, distribute over the top of that line, use offside trap as quite high up the pitch, which is maybe not good with over the top, but it makes us a problem for them. And we're focusing play through the middle because obviously all our players are crammed right in the middle, and then the fullbacks can get up and down the right and left hand side. Elianusi been training to be a striker, but what we will do is get De Ketelaere up top, and what he can maybe do is actually stick as a pressing forward, because that's his preferred role, I believe, as a striker, even though he is more of an advanced playmaker. But we'll stick him up top for now to fill in that gap. I will pop Kamari Doyle on the bench because this might be the game to introduce him into the squad, which will be quite nice. And we'll also pop Gineppo on there as well. I will take Gavea off because he's going in January. He's going in the summer, sorry. He's been moaning. He has been not that great. He's not been used because the formation I was planning on using, we're not using. We've got loads of centre mids now. It's not worth him. So I think we might move him on. Hainan, I think we'll keep for another season, maybe, just as like a rotation, a backup sort of player. As he's all right. He's 25. He's not too bad. Only 20k a week, so it's nothing too much to worry about. But good to have him there. But we'll have Stevens at the back with Salisu on the other side and Pambu in the middle. McCarthy in goal. Valerie and Carson right and left back. Ward-Prowse, Diallo, Walcott, Armstrong, and Ketelaere up top. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for now and see how things go. Maybe we'll bring Nathan Teller on for Reisner's there as well. But let's jump into the game. It's a tough one because they're looking pretty out of it. They've only got 8 points all season, and we're a big old chunk through the season. They have Ralph Hasenhüttl in charge as well, so that's another reason why this is a massive game, because he'll be facing off against his old club, Saints. But it's time to see how we can get on. We're playing with that positive attitude because we are playing a team who are bottom of the league. Ward-Prowse free kick is saved by Pope, but it's a good start to the game, causing issues for them already. We've got 3 centre-halves on the pitch, so hopefully these balls will be coming in and a header can be won by a Salisu at the back post. It is headed away by Collins, though, and it looks like Vidra is going to get on that ball. Can we make... I mean, if they're playing like that all season, then I can understand why they're bottom of the league. Matt Carson, though, with the throw-in into Diallo, back to Carson, who's got loads of time. A ball in, Ketelaere off the bar. It could have been his first goal. He's a big, big player up top, so he is a problem in the air. Even if he's not got the best heading, he's going to cause them absolute nightmares. Ward-Prowse with another free kick, ball in. It is headed clear easily again, but can Carson get there? He does. Vidra with the challenge, but we should be easily enough to get hold of that and restart with the ball. Giallo into Stevens, whose ball over the top to Carson is absolutely fabulous. Who's got a bit of time there. He's going to look to take on his man, gets the ball across. There it is, and Walcott can't put it away, and that is the biggest issue we've had this season, is getting those chances put into the back of the net. We create stuff, but we just can't finish it. If we finished all our chances like that, which are so clear cut, we'd have so much more about us. One thing I've noticed is there is a lot of curl on some of these shots as well. That worried me. There was a goal we played against earlier on in the season, which was an absolute bender. I thought it went well wide, but ends up in the back of the net. 2 shots on target, 5 shots in total for us in this first half. We've been pretty good, but they are coming forward just before half-time. McNeil on the left-hand side. They filled the box with 3 players. Can we deal with it? Valerie comes out. It is crossed in. Mwepu receives it, knocks it back to Jack Cork, the former Saint as well, who's doing quite well there, retrieving it. Brownhill looks through to McNeil. It's off the post, and they've put it away. Wonderful. And this sums up our season, basically. We do okay, and then something like that happens. It's lackluster. We lose concentration. Apparently, Stevens and Salisu are playing well, but it's the fullback. It's Valerie who's lost his man there, which gave him the initial shot, and we haven't reacted well enough to the second one. And we find ourselves 1-0 down at half-time. I don't know. I'm just upset. What do I do? Borgia to come on for Walcott, who's been a bit naff. Maybe pop him as a poacher. But he's only... See, it's the 12 finishing. I mean, Adam Armstrong's got a bit better finishing, I guess. But Cancelaire's only got 11. But he's got a bit more about him with his positioning play. Maybe what we'll do then is we'll pop him in there. Ketelaere, you can... I don't really want to do as a complete forward, but why not? Let's try it. Why not? We'll do it. He's going to be a complete forward in there. We might be able to drop him. I could always drop him a bit deeper, but I like to try and have a bit more going forward. Valerie, can you win that? He does. Down to Armstrong. Can he get a pass across to Borgia, who fires off the post? Oh, this is never going to go in for us. What is going on? We've got that 1xG, but we've not got the 1 goal. Burnley still in the lead with 30 minutes to go. Ward-Prowse with the ball into the box. Borgia at the back post, and we've hit the bar again. And Adam Armstrong can't tuck it away, and it's a free kick or for whatever it is. This is ridiculous. Cornet with the cross in. Mwepu at the back post. Back post. I'm turning Scottish. Carson able to deal with the ball. No, he's not. Valerie's there, though. Heads it away to Ward-Prowse. Now, can we break? Can we get on the break here? Ward-Prowse over the top to Borgia. He's running through on goal. Can he finish it? He does finish it. Thank you. A lovely ball by Ward-Prowse over the top. And Borgia is there to tuck it away to make it 1-1. And breathe. Okay. We're back in the game. A header by Valerie meant that Ward-Prowse was able to break, and a ball over the top for Borgia, who was on the last man, able to tuck it away. Good. So that makes it 1-1. What do we do now? The Ketelaere is still not performing fantastically. He's not won that ball, but it has fallen to Ward-Prowse, who does look inside to Ketelaere. Can he make something happen now? The big man who's signed for £79 million. Can he create something from Club Brugge into Valerie, who's maybe going to look back to Ketelaere, left-footed into Ward-Prowse, who switches out to Matt Carson, who takes it on the volley. I mean, it would have been a worldie, to be quite honest. Would have been an absolute peach of a goal, but not quite enough there. But we come again. Valerie, is he going to look long or short? He's short to Ward-Prowse, back to Valerie, who gets that ball into the box. Ketelaere, there it is. That's his first goal of the season, and that is the time to score it to get us back in the lead, or get us in the lead in this game. And this could be 2 games running with 2 victories, and we could be back on form. Valerie on the right-hand side whips it across, and Ketelaere's there to head it home. Lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, that's his size advantage coming into play. Can we get another one? Can we get a few goals now to really build that confidence for us and get things going? Adam Armstrong into James Ward-Prowse. Ketelaere again through to Adam Armstrong. He's using that deep lying forward position, or the complete forward, I should say, is what he is. Ward-Prowse then into Valerie again, who's going to back to Ward-Prowse, into Giallo, who's got loads of time in there to look back to Stevens. Jack Stevens still on the ball, into Valerie once more, who lets it run past him. Is he going to be able to... He gets an early ball in. It is headed clear where Brozier wasn't able to get there. Matt Carson, can he deal with it? He doesn't. And Vidra is on the ball. We're going to have to work hard to make sure that they don't get an effort on goal. Matt Carson's looking absolutely off the pace there. Wepu's beating him down on that right-hand side. And he has just fouled him. This could be a yellow card. He could be in the book, and this could be an absolute nightmare. There it is. Matt Carson has been sent off. If you didn't know that, that's his second yellow. So what are we going to do? We'll take Ketelaere off, and we'll pop Perraud on at left wing back. And that's we have got one more sub, so I'm thinking maybe I kind of want to bring on Kamari Doyle, but he's nervous, so we won't for now. We'll bring on Hainan, and he can come on for Adam Armstrong because Borgia's got a bit more about him still. Hainan can sit at that DM role and just kind of sweep up. Actually, we'll swap him for Diallo and give Hainan a bit more free reign going forward. Looking good. Brozier is on that slightly on that left hand side, so let's just pop him in the middle there because that will just throw me off otherwise. But there you go, 5 minutes to go, and we are looking good for the win now. It's become very, very comfortable, even with Matthew Carson sending off. We've been able to kind of hold things off, and there we go, a 2-1 victory. Oh, what a turnaround that was. After 1-0 down, we were battering at the goal, battering on the door. Brozier with the first one, Ketelaere getting the second to just make sure it ended 2-1 to us. And that was it. Carson's banned, which is a shame, but he's done well. Benitez has been sacked by Everton. Interesting, especially considering we haven't been, and they're sitting in 9th. But I guess we've been asked to avoid relegation, or at least a relegation battle, which we are doing. We're well off relegation still, with a good few points away there. But we'll come back later on in the season once again, and we might even play one of the bigger teams. I haven't decided yet, because it depends how we do. We might be coming back in 2 games' time when we've just lost to Leeds and we've got an issue. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe to stay up to date with everything that's going on the channel. And I will see you in the next video.